Apparently, not only Latino and black but also white now. MSNBC's Castro and Representative Torres talk George Santos flashing white power symbol. New York Democrat Representative Ritchie Torres appeared on MSNBC's American Voices on Saturday to speak with guest host and former Obama admin HUD Secretary Julián Castro about the 4-day process of electing Republican Representative Kevin McCarthy as Speaker of the House. As the interview wrapped up, Castro asked Torres about freshman Representative George Santos, the Republican fabulist whose falsehoods about his life and resume were revealed only after his election in the 2022 midterms. Santos, during one of the 15 ballots undertaken by the House this week, raised his hand and made an OK symbol with his other hand while casting his vote, and images of the combined gesture went widespread online, first on social media and then in blogs and news articles, with many describing it as a white power symbol. On MSNBC, Castro asked Representative Torres about the moment, pointing out the congressman's particular interest in Santos, and saying, Santos now appears to have perhaps flashed a white power symbol while voting yesterday. What's your reaction to that? Well, apparently George Santos is not only Latino and black, but he's also white now, said Torres. He's just an utter embarrassment. He has no business serving in Congress. It diminishes the institution to have him sworn in. Torres added that he sees the Santos scandal, in the context of the Trumpian rot, the far-right rot that lies at the core of the Republican Party. Castro, before I let you go, you've been one of the harshest critics of fellow New York Congressman, freshman Congressman George Santos. You even introduced an act named after him to ban lying on the campaign trail. Santos now appears to have perhaps flashed a white power symbol while voting yesterday. What's your reaction to that? Torres, well, apparently George Santos is not only Latino and black, but he's also white now. He's just an utter embarrassment. He has no business serving in Congress. It diminishes the institution to have him sworn in. And so I've called on him to resign. But George Santos ultimately is not simply a reflection on himself, he's an indictment of what the Republican Party has become. When you have a political party that has been hijacked by Donald Trump and the far-right charlatans like George Santos will inevitably follow. And so I see the scandal of George Santos in the context of the Trumpian rot, the far-right rot that lies at the core of the Republican Party.